So there have been rampant complaints about boat drivers, how they treat passengers, how they intentionally sometimes take routes that would delay you. In fact, somebody did something to me this morning when I was coming to work. It is happening everywhere. Some even decide to drive slowly so that your money will increase. These are petty things that boat drivers are doing. But then we are hearing other stories. We were getting used to this. What can we do? But we are hearing other stories that are scary. They are scarier. So a lady shared her story on TikTok about how a boat driver robbed her at gunpoint. Guns have come inside. Let's listen to it.
Can you believe, sir, Endra may call out with my friends who came back from the States. We went out on a date and then we were having a little bit of fun. So around 11 there about, I said my brother, I said me coffee. Till Obako, madam for Bako didn't phone a bookie boat mommy because now my phone a doom that time. Boat driver nearby, he was cool. He was even asking of time abo, and one friend of mine was like, oh, about 11:33. Into between Tetegu, between Block Factory to Tetegu, driver ne say about 12 I'll be parking will be the and add the of Uria or my to us. And I'm say,
so you see, don't ignore red flags. If you order for a ride, the driver is in, you see some red flags, even if like the dressing and some things, you see the face and it's scary. Don't ignore the red flags. You have the right to cancel. It doesn't mean that you should be canceling anyhow. But if you see the red flags, just don't ignore them.
Since when a boat for this Abiana so buy?
Because you ordered for a boat and the boat driver is saying that when we get to the middle of somewhere, I want to stop and do something and do my yankumade at 12 because it compels you. You don't fear.
I was setting the rules. Me say, wow, very surprising because me taste other. Yeah, akakaka ye do malam junction na me catch and say me show height into money for overhead na so on for traffic light na see they call la pass e kwan na so. O say I didn't order the car na me metro in your ye. I didn't argue with him. Ye drew water words are air call e can say Sakaman. Guy the me bra lungu bi e roll glass na ko so na me say eh Hefa na wode me be all of a sudden watch it too.
Watch it too. Let's listen. In as I've listened to this lady's story, okay? I have a little questions which we are all going to DC together. So as we are listening, there are parts that I have buts. This is a serious issue. I think nobody will come out on the internet and come and lie on a boat driver. But then I have some few questions I want you to listen to. Maybe you'll find the same questions.
Na me de mesi som na me dwane. Na de me dwane na guy ye tu ne kai de di mechi. E wa de me da wase wate. Hwe me bedu Sakama. Na nyame cha de nkofo pie ye na guy o se ma ye lucky ko be bom tuo. Che se asema make ye meni brasem o. Enya go na me di o. She say, and about if see na me feel police station about my boat office I can report the guy in any idea. It's me posting a picture and any details. Munye careful with that kind of driver no. Munye careful out there. Now I just can e crime no. We shim bag and 300 cedis lay one me bag no wa just can. Wa just can na guy go to di mechi na me nim no pe. Is he around? I just wanted to sleep because not me through. I was so scared. God, all I want to say is thank you because me baby and I'm a numb by this time.
First of all, we want to say sorry that this happened to her because this is so traumatizing. If you are to find yourself in such a situation, you are in a boat, then no, the boat driver, gun. Bro, maybe I'll even collapse before I start running. But she was bold enough to run. But then there are few buts in her video, which we are not saying she's lying. She can do a follow-up explanation video because these are questions that I have that I think people too have because I saw a few in the comment section. One of it, let's listen to a part that she said that She came out of the car and she started running. So there were no specifications that the car was parked before she was able to come out at a gunpoint. If the car was parked, that she was able to come out. Was the car still moving? If the car is still moving, how can you come out and run?
Guy the membra lungu bi a roll glass na koso na me say hefa na wo de me be all of a sudden wa twie eto na me de me si som na me dwane na de me dwane na guy eto ne car e di mechi.
So you see narration. I don't know if maybe it's her narration that is not right, because what she said was that and a driver na chitu driver ni chitu no and a media me see me dwane. You get? So as a listener, I'm like, driver ni chitu and a wo de wo si wo dwane. So was the car parked that you were able to come out to run? That is my question.
Ewade me da wase wate. Hwe me bedu sakama. Na nyame ncha de nkofo pie ye na guy oti ma ye lucky ko be bomituo. Chese asima make ye.
So the guy followed her with the cow. I don't know. She said lungu lungu. So maybe you see on a rough road somebody can run more than a car will drive. Do you get me? I mean the speed. Somebody can run faster than a car. So she said that the guy was following her with the car, but she was able to run to get to where people are. And when she got to where people are, I think maybe, I'm imagining she will be saying that, already somebody is chasing me, oh, God help, oh, Kung Fu, it's or something like that. If that was the case, she said the driver came out to say that, why are you lucky, Kalbehu? What did the people around do? Because you said that people were there. So after coming out to say that, and Kalbehu, he went back to his car and he drove like, I'm not getting it. I don't know if you are getting it, but I am not getting it.
I'm making many brasemo. And you're going to meet you. She say, and about if see na me feel police station about my boat office, I can report a guy in any idea. It's me posting a picture and any details. Munye careful with that kind of driver.
What makes her argument solid that we believe her somehow? Maybe it's narration that she's not good at. Because she said the name and then the car number of the driver, which is a solid evidence. And she is saying that she has gone to both office to make a complaint.
When you're careful out there, now I just can't criminal. We shim back and 300.
There is another misunderstanding here. Something that I don't understand again. She said that the driver took her bag, removed 300 cedis from it. But as to when the driver gave the bag back to her, or the driver took the money and the bag all together, was her phone in her bag? Did the driver say, bring your phone? Something like that. I don't get it. So the driver took the bag, picked 300 cedis from it. Take your bag. I've taken the 300 cedis. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't get it.
They want the bag. Is he around? I just wanted to sleep because I was so scared.
Yeah, she will be scared. This is traumatizing. This is traumatizing. So, has both come to say anything? Have they replied to this complaint or something? Yes, they left a comment under her comment section that they are still doing investigations. As she came to the office, they told her, let's read what both said. So this is what both said. They said that, hi, we are deeply concerned to hear about this incident. This is not the level of service we aim to provide, and we are actively investigating, which they should. As we assured you at the office, the lady mentioned that she went to the office. Our team is working to ensure you receive the necessary support, and that this matter is fully addressed. As advised, please follow up via the support section of the app and share the official request letter from the police so we can assist further. And I think it's cool. But then both, there have been complaints here and there. This is not the first story that we are seeing. People are complaining the person was trying to kidnap me and all of that. We want to see actions. I think it's because of the follow-up. When you send a letter, you have to do the follow-up, you know. So if the person, the victim gets tired, both too is tired, and we don't see the end of it when people come out to complain. I will always say that if you are about boarding a car, whether it's a boat, trotro, whatever that it is, and it's at night, 10, 12, thereabouts, make sure that you don't ignore any red flag at all. If you see something, don't sit in the car. Sometimes your instinct will tell you that don't sit in this car because there is going to be a problem. If I'm taking a car and the driver is to tell me that when it's 12, I do some compulsory something, so I have to do it when it's 12. I'll stop somewhere. Bro, you go and do your gankomade and let me be. I'll order for another ride. There is no way I'm going to sit in this car. But she decided to sit in the car. And we are waiting. She sometimes gives replies to some of the doubts that people are saying. We don't believe this story. This story is somehow. But I think maybe she's not a good narrator. She might be right. It might be true. At the end of the day, what will she gain if she comes to lie that somebody pointed a gun at her or something? While searching, I found something very interesting. And I think that's how it should be. I was talking about not ignoring the red flags. And this guy, per his story, did not ignore the red flag.
Occasions, we put in the boats at one shiny. Malamoko party, and around 1 a.m. Na me boats the Mukofi. I'm not my friend. Ye boats, yeah. Drive a ben a bread bit nature, or shall chow black. I'm catching a boat nature, no, then also, what cannot do a beach road nor fun. No, what can do a beach road nor fun of a nuko nithie. And it's name 1 a.m. way boots. Now catch them now for not 1 yamoshi. Would never be the one but wondering what do your boats no? Oboshi you. Oboshi ye.
I order for a boat. There is somebody sitting inside already. Not just sitting inside already, wearing a black cap. And you expect me to sit down comfortably for you to drive me. Fear people, fear person. When you see the red flag, know that it's a red flag. Don't play with your life. And we are looking forward that boats, even if this lady gets tired, she has already given the necessary information, the name of the driver, the number plate and all of that. I think boats can follow. Don't let it be the responsibility of the victim. We pray that both you do something about it, and we are waiting for a further clarification from the lady as well. Let's be safe out there. Remember that the room is bright because my name is Light, and we are on Gossip 24 Extra. Bye.